Today I'm going to show you how I disassemble and reassemble my Ruger Mark I 22 caliber pistol. If anything makes you uncomfortable or you're not sure, just take it to a gunsmith. I'm sure they'd be happy to show you how to do this. And of course, before doing any cleaning or field stripping of any weapons, you want to make sure it's unloaded and safe. I have an empty magazine, and you want to check there's nothing chambered, so we're good to go. I have here with me a rubber mallet. I have a little block of wood. There's nothing special about it, it's just a leftover from a construction project. This little angle is helpful though down the road. There is a latch back here on the handle of the Rugers that has to be opened. Some people like to use a small flathead screwdriver. You can, though, with that end up damaging the finish on the gun. So Ruger recommends a string. That's what I've been using. Before you begin this, you want to make sure that it's empty, which we've done, but it never hurts to check again. And you do need to pull the trigger before we start. If you don't pull the trigger, you'll have a lot of trouble with the housing latch here. So you just loop your string around and pull the housing latch up. Once you have that up, you can extend the mainspring housing. I usually use my fingers around it and my thumb to pull that straight down. This here is the bolt stop pin. Just set that aside. Some models seem to be you can pull the slide off, press with your thumb and pull. Mine just doesn't do it. Some Rugers are just really snug. So that's where my rubber mallet comes in. Now we have the frame, we have the receiver, and the bolt. If you were going to clean it, now would be the time to do that. This shiny piece here is the hammer. It needs to be down flat like it is now. Sometimes when you knock the receiver off, the hammer will come so far forward that the hammer strut, it's a little black piece of metal, will get stuck and you won't be able to get the hammer down. If you just hold the frame like this and jiggle it a little, it'll usually come free and you can put the hammer down. Just above the trigger is a square little knob, and on the bottom of the receiver is a square hole. So we're going to put this together. You put the receiver about a 1/4 inch ahead of where it will end up, and pressing down and back, again, some you can, with hand strength or even pressing down, slide that in. Mine does not. So I usually use my mallet. On my particular pistol, for the holes all to line up, there are holes in the receiver, the frame, and the bolt where the pin will go through. I need to have this just past flush, and hopefully we're there. The bolt goes back in with the spring up. And then, as I said, we're going to line up this pin with the holes in the receiver, the frame, and the bolt. I like to use my little block of wood here for leverage. It helps to push that pin up. And once it's up, you'll see this little bump where the pin is. You want to leave the mainspring housing extended now. We're going to put the empty magazine, always empty, empty. Put that in. Now you want to do a couple things all simultaneously here. You're going to point the barrel up, which will make the hammer strut go down in the handle here. Pull the trigger down, and then press the mainspring housing back in and close it with that latch. Once that's in, it's nice and smooth. You can pull the slide back and you should be ready to go. That's it. Thank you very much.